Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today I'm here with my handsome bubba, Brett, and we are going to be answering some questions. I had posted a status on Facebook and asked what you guys wanted to know. So I'm going to just go through the list and we're going to be answering some questions for you guys. So if you want to learn a little bit more about us, then please keep watching.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. I don't care what Bubba says. Mus. Oh wait, should we tell them what Bubba means? Because a lot of people are asking.
Bubbas?
Bubbas! Bubbas! Well, it was funny because when we first-ish started dating, we were like, we need a cute nickname for each other. And he was like, how about Beps? And I was like, eh.
No, it wasn't Beps. It was just like, instead of saying, hey babe, it's like, hey Beps!
Hey Bep!
Hey Bep! You know, and that's what
I didn't like
she would
that.
laugh. No, so, she would laugh every time I did it. So it was like, hey Bep!
So now it's just the Bups.
No, because at first I would be at work and I'd call her, I'd be like, Papa? And she'd be like, Papa?
Hi, Papa.
And that's what we would do, be like, Papa?
Papa?
Papa? So that's where it came from. And you can make fun of me now.
Okay, so the first question is from Jessica Leota.
What's up, Jess?
Hi. She wants to know, this one I'll let you answer.
Okay.
Are you guys ever gonna get married? You guys will have such cute babies.
Of course we're gonna get married. Come on. Who wouldn't marry this? Alright, girls, it's okay. You can be honest. She's amazing. Of course I'm gonna marry her. I can't wait to have babies. We talk about it all the time. It's a constant topic of conversation.
Just not yet.
Not yet, obviously. Yeah. We're being patient, but I told you guys, I think maybe in the boyfriend tag video or something, I think there was a question asked. It's like, I would never have went into a relationship not thinking that that would ultimately be, you know, the plan. The moment I laid eyes on this girl, I knew, and it just took me a little while to realize, you know, you mature. And I explained that already. And yeah, babies.
We're gonna wait for that.
Yeah, they're coming out of the womb with a football in their hand.
Or a big giant bow.
Or a big giant penguin.
Alright, next question. Barbara. Oh, Barbara.
Oh, Barbara.
My grandma's Barbara and his mom is Barbara.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Barbara wants to know, what kind of makeup look does Brett like on you?
Good question.
So this one is for you.
This one's for me. I guess for a way to me to explain this is, every day I wake up next to this girl and I always say to her, how do you look so good in the morning? Because basically she shuts her eyes at night, and this is after she takes all her makeup off, cleans up, you know, for bed. Just the most genuinely gorgeous girl, you know, obviously inside and out.
Such a
so there's a few pictures she took on Instagram, like you would see if she says no makeup, but there's like the one picture I'm thinking in my mind. She was in the car, we were in Walgreens, and she took a picture waiting for me. She was wearing something black, I remember. That's what I love. This is the most fresh face without makeup I've ever seen, so
thanks,
100% guaranteed fresh.
Fresh. So fresh. Thanks, Bean.
I mean that though. Thank you. Love you too. You never even said I love you. I still said I love you.
This one has 138 likes. What is the funniest and what is the most funniest and embarrassing moment that has happened in front of each other?
Funniest moment we've had, I would say, I mean, there's a million funny moments. The little voices we do to each other. I mean, those are like, that's like constantly every day. Like seriously, one day.
I know the funniest moments,
okay.
And you're gonna agree with this. So you know the photo booth on Mac computers?
Oh my god.
So whenever we're really bored, we'll just sit there and we'll put it on the video record, and we'll do the ones with like the funny faces, and like depending on which one we do, we have certain characters, and I don't know, in the moment we just sit there and like ramble on and watching them back. Like how many times we almost pee our pants?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have that big chin.
Yeah, no, I'm good like improvising, and so is she. So like basically, we came up with a couple, Glenn and Gwen.
Glenn and Gwen!
And the way that I guess the filter on the computer makes your face look just makes it so funny. Maybe
cute.
If you guys are lucky one day we'll share it with you. But
well, Glenn and Gwen is like the cute little muffiny old
people
in us.
Yeah.
So when we're like
it's
old
like,
and hunchback, that's gonna be us, Glenn and Gwen.
Like, yeah. Embarrassing moment.
The only thing that I could personally think of that was embarrassing, which really isn't embarrassing anymore because we live together every day. So I mean, anything that you're gonna try and hide, it's impossible after a certain amount of time. But I remember in the beginning, when we first moved in together, I would never burp in front of him. And I know this is really gross, and I'm sure some of you are gonna be like, ew, girls shouldn't burp, but my mom and my sister can tell you, like, I can burp like no other, like the house almost shakes, and it's so disgusting. But for a while, like, he never heard it, and then one time I accidentally just like let it out.
Yeah, but nothing is embarrassing when you're in love, because that's not what matters. And there's nothing that your counterpart should do to make you think otherwise by a normal life thing, just because you aren't, you know, you were never there to see it in the first hand. Everybody is a human being, everybody does the same stuff, so never let that come in between you and your counterpart, because that's just complete BS and it shouldn't ever be a problem. So
Myra wants to know, hi by the way, what is the key to having a healthy, friendly relationship from each other's point of view?
Why don't you answer this one?
Me?
Yeah, because I've answered.
Okay.
17.
So I think there's certain things, in my opinion, that are required to have a healthy relationship. Obviously, number one being that you can be best friends with the person you're dating, because at the end of the day, you're spending most of your time with them, and you have to learn how to be yourself around them, and you need to learn how to have fun with each other, because that's what's going to keep it going. I think communication is also tied at number one, because if I have something bothering me, or if I feel a certain way about something, if I don't communicate it with him, he's not going to know. Girls are very emotional creatures, and sometimes he'll do something and in my head I'll see it one way and he'll see it a completely different way, and if I just sit there I'll let it like brew in my head and I'll get pissed off, and then I'll end up like exploding later on. So I think one thing that we've realized that is so important is, yeah, whenever anything is bothering you, come to the other person, tell them about it. And he's so easy, like, if I ever have any kind of problem, like, he listens to what I have to say and he actually takes it into consideration and actually, like, will change, like,
oh yeah, no, like,
yeah,
no. So basically, when your counterpart is feeling a certain way, make sure that you know, because you need to adapt to that situation at the time, so nothing bad comes out of that, and you're not saying the wrong thing that could set something off that, you know, could start a fight or something. And that's like the formula we use, and it's worked, and it's great because I don't hide myself and she doesn't hide herself, and even if she does or I do sometimes, we both get it out of each other and we learn from it, and you move on, because you grow through a relationship. You don't just go through it, you have to grow. So that's it.
So Miranda wants to know, how do you guys get through rough patches in your relationship? Do you have any tips that you guys have that have worked for you?
Answer this one. It's a good one. Good question.
I mean, we haven't gotten in any like crazy extreme fights. I mean, our fights are over really, really stupid things. I mean, we're together every single day, so you're bound to fight over something.
Basically, the difference between boy and girl is what we fight over. It's like what a guy thinks, what a girl thinks, and situations, stuff like that. Stuff that's easily fixable, which is a blessing.
But I'm a very, very stubborn person, and I think one of the reasons we work so well, like, we are basically the same person in my opinion, but we also have differences. So when we're fighting, I'll usually just storm away upstairs or whatever, and within 10 minutes he'll come upstairs and he'll always be like, babe, like, I don't want to fight with you, I don't know what happened, but I love you, and let's talk about it, and he'll like rub my back, and
yeah, I don't know, come to a resolution.
But that's, I feel like I would need someone like this, because I know there's definitely guys out there who are just as stubborn and will either like walk out the door or do something like that. Like, he would never walk out the door, like, he would never leave. Like, he hates fighting and he would do anything to make sure that like we can just end it. But I mean, fights are inevitable.
Right.
Other things throughout the day could be pissing us off and we take it out on each other. So
right, but it's not that we take it out on each other on purpose. It's just like, you know, you're in the heat of the moment, things are said, something's happened, and you know, you get through it. And like I said, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, that's the thing. When you're in a relationship, things are going to happen. You're going to get into fights. And it's just all about how you fix it so you avoid it the next time.
Say that
Isis,
wrong.
yeah.
Isis? She goes, what are some things you guys do to keep your relationship hoppin'? Hoppin'. So,
yeah. Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Dinner dates.
The little things.
Little notes.
Oh my god, post-it notes.
Little text messages, little pictures sent, little cards, you know. Be creative. You know, like, there's things that I would do that are just like straight off the top of my head, just because like I'm thinking about something, you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do this for her. Just make her smile really quick. You shouldn't have to shower your girlfriend or your boyfriend with gifts, you know, material things. And I know that sounds, like I said, cliche before. Everything sounds cliche, but when it's real, it's not cliche. Because it's only cliche to the people that don't believe it.
See, girls, he gets it. Like, how simple are we? We're so simple. We want We want flowers, we want hugs and kisses, we want to just be reminded that we're loved, and this man does not ever let me forget it, and that's what I love about you.
Guys.
Chocolate?
If your girls love chocolate,
Kit
just
Kat.
chocolate. No.
Chocolate.
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 Chocolate. Get chocolate and then rent the movie Chocolate. Are we able to fart around each other? It's so funny. Why do people always want to know about farting? I don't understand. Like,
I will never fart in front of him. That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how many times I farted around her yet.
You have?
Yeah, I'm just good at making it not sound like it's loud.
I don't know. That's like the one thing I will probably never be comfortable with. Mary Campo wants to know, tell 3 things you don't like on each other. I'm assuming, each other? I don't know, on or really about.
About each other or on each other? Like, I don't know. Like 3 outfits I don't like on her?
No.
Or things like I don't like
about me.
About you?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing I don't like about her, you know what I mean? But there's 3 things I could get her to fix. One would be picking her eyebrows after she wears eyelashes. I'm sorry. She picks her eyelashes, mascara off, and like it's just like a bad habit. It's like biting your nails or something like that. She needs to stop. Then the next thing is she needs just to be a little bit more, I guess, organized with her stuff. Just kidding. There's
so much stuff everywhere. I don't know where to put it.
It's not that she's not organized. It's that she's not like a hoarder or anything. It's just like I like to keep everything tidy. Like I enjoy cooking. I enjoy cleaning the kitchen and keeping things nice and fresh. This girl, not so much the same. You know.
All right, so that's 2 things. Well, let's do 2 things about each other.
Okay, so
because I don't even want to hear anything else.
The third thing would be just babe, just put your bottle caps on the water. That's
3 things I don't like about you.
Yeah, 3 things that she doesn't like about me. I'm excited for this one.
I mean, you pulled those out really quickly.
Well, those are 3 things that have always been the bottle caps. Like, is that real?
All right. Let me think. Silence. Yeah. 3 things I do not like about you.
I haven't got a haircut in a while.
Oh, can I count that as one?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
He refuses to cut his hair.
I cut my own hair now.
No,
honestly.
He wants me to cut it, but I don't really feel comfortable cutting it because he has a mop on his head and it's so thick and it looks fine with the gel in it. But I told him before my birthday, you need a haircut. All right, this is my turn. My turn. Okay.
I just think it look better with long hair.
I like the long hair too, but you just need a little trim.
Anything she wants, I'll do.
What else do I not like about you? He rambles a lot.
My aunt and uncle had like a little name. My parents didn't, but like, you know, there's little names. That makes a relationship though. So.
Rambling Ronald.
Rambling Ronald.
Whatever. That's the least.
I'll ramble less in my next video for you.
Yeah. This is gonna be the last question because.
Final question.
Probably way too long and I'm gonna have to cut it already. But Amy wants to know, both of us, Brett, what do you appreciate the most about Carli? And Carli, what do you appreciate the most about Brett?
I think I appreciate most about Carli is how independent she is and how hard of a worker she is. And her work, like, you know, her work ethic is just uncanny, unlike anything I've ever seen, really. And it makes me proud to be able to share my life with somebody like that because it rubs off. And not that I'm a lazy person, but I think everybody has a little bit of it in them, and she's really gotten me to do a lot of things that I never thought I could. That is something that I will cherish forever, you know, as long as we're together, which will be forever. So.
What do I appreciate the most about Brett? There's a lot of things. I appreciate how loving and caring and mushy and buppa-y you are. Because, I don't know, I never really thought, like, I mean, I knew that some guys were like you, but I never thought I would ever find somebody like you. Like, you're just so amazing, and I just love you so much. He's a Great Dane that thinks he's a Chihuahua. Like, at nighttime, he literally intertwines, like pretzels. And he's like, let's go to sleep like this.
When I see you and Brad on photos together, can I read that question? Tina, my name is Brett, not Brad.
You're Brad. So that is it for the questions for now. We also are going to be doing a video where we talk about just different questions that you guys have for mostly Brett about a guy's perspective on dating and everything like that. So originally that was what we were going to do, but then when we saw all these comments and all the little likes on them, we figured we'd do another, I guess, boyfriend tag, so to say. If you guys want to comment below any questions you have, we'll definitely check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe learned something more about us, but thank you so much for watching. We hope we didn't bore you. See you next time.
What kind of song do you want to do?
I love ya, I kiss ya, I love ya, I hug ya. Ow!
What? You slammed it.
Oh my god. Look at the beautiful papa! Hi!
Is there snowmen hanging off my ear? Like, what the hell's going on?
No, they're beautiful gems, like a princess.
Gems from the
ground. They're
from
rubies.
the rivers of Greece?
They're rubies, boobies from my papa.
Oh, Bubba rubies?
Yeah. Thanks for doing
You
the
can
video
take your
with me.
poops anytime you want. I'll never
And
judge
if you
your
wanna
butts.
love it, then you will. And if you hate it, then you can flush it.
What? Bye guys. Thanks for the time.
Thanks for watching. See you later, alligators.
Thank God that you're here with me. And I know you too well to say you're perfect, but you'll see